Hey guys, how you going? And welcome to the Huddersfield Town FIFA 18 career mode. Now, ever since Huddersfield were promoted to the Premier League, I really wanted to do a Huddersfield career mode, so that's what we're going to do here. And as you can see, that transfer budget is 28.5 million, and I'm going to put a 30% bonus on top of that because of the loyalty bonus that FIFA gave me, so I'll take advantage of that. And they'll put it up to around $38 million, I think, at a guess. So that's going to be nice, so we'll have a bit of money to play around and hopefully buy a few decent players. So yeah, let's get straight into it. As for the manager, we're just going to go with the default one that everyone seems to pick, and Shitty looks good in that shirt and tie. And just taking a quick look at the career settings, and I'll be playing on world class because I'm pretty average at the game, and half length will be 5 minutes, so a 10-minute game, which I've used in the past, and it seems pretty good. So yeah, let's get straight into it. So selecting our Preseason tournament and European International Cup with the most money, they all seem to be the same difficulty, so of course I'm going to choose the one with the 4.6 cash million prize. And here we have some breaking news on the right, a new feature, and that looks bloody fantastic. Look at me directing the troops out there, probably to a loss, but oh well. So I'll take a quick look at the objectives, and as you can see they all seem to be low or very low, one medium, so the board don't have that high expectation of us, which is ideal. And we'll take a look at youth development first. Grow one youth player by at least 5 points. That should be alright. Brand exposure. Sell out at least 85% attendance at least 50% of the home games this season, or league home games. So since it's been a while since Huddersfield have made the Premier League, I'm sure the town of Huddersfield would want to get involved with the matches. Surely. Continental success. We're not that good yet. Domestic success. Avoid relegation, which I'm pretty sure we will. Long-term finish mid-table, that'll be my goal this season, so hopefully we can get that done. Reach the round of 32 in the FA Cup. Let's see how that goes. I'm not too sure about that one. And financial, within 3 seasons, increase the club worth by your club by 30%. Yeah, that should be doable, but we'll find out. And just to confirm the transfer budget, and it's 37 million, which isn't too bad for a newly promoted team, and wage budget of 81k. Let's see what the transactions were. They'll still have the, yeah, so they've got Moy, so they've got the off-season transfers. So Moy was sold for 11.5 mil. Was that a club record? No. Who's this? Meunier for 12 mil. I think that might be the club record. I'll have to double check. And Jorgensen as well. They've been pissing on the off-season. Well, I guess they have to since they're going to step it up a notch in the Premier League. Depotoir, 6 mil. Probably pronounced it wrong, but oh well. Ince for 8 million, Green 2.6, and we've sold, was that Naki Wells? I think he was a gun. I think he used to play for Huddersfield, no, for Bradford City. He used to absolutely rip it up in I think FIFA 15-16. So, but not too good letting him go, but well, we got 4 mil from him, and there we go. So I should probably show the team. Here we go. I've gone for a standard 4-4-2 setup at this stage. It might change, but yeah, up top Meunier and Depotoir. Van La Parra, 69 overall, which isn't ideal. We've got Hogg in the middle with Aaron Moy. I think he's our top-rated player. Yep, there we go, 77. So I'll be trying to score a few long-range goals with him, hopefully. Ince on the right-hand side. We've got Smith, the captain, at right back. Jorgensen at centre-back. Schindler, who I think scored the penalty to take Huddersfield, to promote Huddersfield. So that's nice. And Low on the left with Lossell in goal. And looking at the substitutes, this will probably change. We've got Palmer, Kwana, Kachunga, Billing, Williams, Hefeli, and Hadeganaj. Okay, I might just try and call him by his first name, which is it going to show us his first name? No, it won't, so I have to find that out. So looking at the shortlist now, and we've got Marcus Rashford headlining it. Probably, most people will probably try and sign him in their career mode, so we'll give it a nudge, and hopefully we can get him for a decent price. He'll slot straight into that left midfield spot for that bloke who's 69 overall. Next on the list we have Timo Werner. His value 26.5 mil, so we might be able to get him for a bit cheaper. But I mean, if we've got Rashford, then do we really need Werner? Probably not. Then we've got Mbolo. He was huge in the past couple of FIFAs. I remember using him in FIFA 16 for one of my career saves. He absolutely smashed it, so that's an option as well. But then again, if we get Rashford, we probably don't need him. And then we've got Justin Kluivert. That's old Patrick Kluivert's son. So left wing, right wing. He's 18. So yet again, I mean, if this all hinges on Rashford not signing for us. So if Rashford signs for us, then these blokes probably won't get a look in. But if that falls through, then these 3 I'll try and get. Then I've got to admit, I've got no clue about this bloke, Elena. Plays for Barcelona B. His potential is actually quite big. I was just doing some research, just trying to find some young wonder kids pretty much, and this bloke popped up. So release clause 9.6 mil. Maybe we'll scout him first and see how he goes, but that could be a potential addition. And then we've got Jonathan Tah. Now he's been pretty good in the past couple career modes, or past couple FIFAs anyway. I think his overall will be 82, I think. And he gets up to around 88, 89 potential. So, I mean, that's another option again. Depends how much funds we have left, because we're going to be going for Rashford first up. But yeah, let's see how it goes. And now we've got a transfer offer for one of our subs, Michael Hefele, for a fee of 1.7 mil. So let's see how that goes. He's 70 overall. I think 1.6 million value, but I think what they're asking is a bit not as much as I'd like. So for now, I'm going to negotiate it, and we'll get taken to the fucking, what's it called, the cutscene. There we go. There's the word. First time seeing this, it's pretty cool, and there we go. Good to see you. We've been looking forward to this meeting. Let's get started. Let's get fucking started. Okay, so they want 1.7 million. Now I'm going to propose a new transfer fee of, how much can we go? Fuck it, I'm going to go 3 mil here and see if they want to borrow that. Hopefully they do, because no, we'll go 3.5, because I don't care if he, well, I don't really care if he stays or not, but I want to try and get as much out of him as possible. So let's see how that goes. We'll submit that 3.5 mil. So we consider an offer valued at 3.5 million to be more fitting. What is old mate going to say? Is he going to accept? No, I'm sorry, we want Hefele, but this is as much as we're willing to pay, which is 1.7. Mate, that's not going to cut it really, because we may use them. We'll probably use them for cup games pretty much. So we're just going to reject the fuck out of that one, and you can tell your story of walking power. So because this is the preseason, I'm going to simulate the matches. I'll only play it if we make the final, so hopefully we can do. But yeah, let's sim the match against FC Metz. So I've gone for the strongest side just to see how the team goes, and as you can see, Van La Parra, the left mid, scores first up, which is fantastic. Hopefully we get no injuries, otherwise they won't be good at all. Moy just gets substituted off. We're up 2-0 now. Van La Parra, okay, we're 3 now with Depotois scoring. So Van La Parra scored 2. Depotois with 1, and they've scored 1 as well. Thankfully, no injuries, and we walk away 3-1 winners. So here's some training. I'm not sure if I'll show you guys all the time, maybe just when they level up. But as for the players, I've got Meunier doing 2 drills, Palmer, Hader, Grenage with the 1 drill, and Smith as well. So we'll simulate that. Hopefully we see some improvement. Hopefully someone levels up. No, not this time, but pretty good training all around. So on to our second match versus Bari, and I've changed the lineup a bit. As you can see there, we've got Kwana, Palmer, Williams, Kachunga, Hefele, and Hader Grenage in the lineup. So, okay, we haven't started off too well. 39th minute goal to Bari. And can the lads get anything done? Come on, show some fight. I know it's the second team. There we go. There's 1 goal. Williams with a 68th minute goal. And is it going to finish a draw? It looks like it. Yep, there we go. 1-1 draw. We'll take that. Right, so we've got the scout report back, and Rashford is 80 overall, value 19.5 million. So let's do some negotiations, and hopefully we can pick him up for 19.5 or 20 mil. Here we go, our first meeting with Jose Mourinho. Hopefully we can get this deal done, and if we do, it's probably going to be a transfer record for Huddersfield Town. I think the record was it Meunier with 12 million? I'm not too sure if that's the highest price paid. It could well be. So let's get on the same page of what type of deal we want to discuss, and we want to buy him, obviously. So I'm going to start off with a transfer fee of 19 million and see what he wants with that. Hopefully he wants it, hopefully he accepts that, because that'll be huge, and then that'll leave us with 18 million, and we can sign probably another 1 or 2 decent players with that. So Jose Mourinho, what is your answer going to be? We won't let Rashford go for that, but we'll sell him for 33.5 million. What the fuck? That's huge. Surely we can't do that. So I've changed it up. I've gone for a $21.5 million fee, and I've put in a sell-on clause of 20%. So we'll submit that, and hopefully Mourinho takes it, because I still want to play with at least 15 or around 12 to 15 million dollars, so I can afford another player or so. But come on, Jose. I'm sorry, but our price for Rashford is set. Fuck you. What are you doing, Jose? You bastard. Okay, I'm going to go 26.5 million. Hopefully Mourinho doesn't storm out on this. Surely, I mean, he wants 33.5 million. We've gone 7 million under. I mean, what's he going to do? We're going to take some time and think about this. We'll take your offer under consideration and get back to you soon with an answer. Until then, bye for now. Okay, Jose, that's all right. At least you didn't storm out. So that's got some promise, and hopefully he accepts. So now they've come back and said it's unacceptable. They still want 33.5 million, and I'm not willing to part with that much. So we're going in to negotiate yet again, and hopefully he accepts this time. Okay, I'm going to go with a 28 million fee, so that's 1.5 million more than my previous offer. I think that's a fair deal. I mean, Rashford, he's valued at 19.5 million. We're paying, what, 9.5 million over. What are you going to do? Come on, Jose. Uh-oh, what's going on here? Is he walking out? No. Okay. Cool. I mean, it didn't come up with the text down the bottom, so I assumed it wasn't going to work, but we've agreed terms, and now I've got a chance to negotiate the contract. So here we go. We've got Marcus Rashford in the chair, and it's good to see his face is actually in the game, or in the cutscene, which is nice. So let's start by discussing his role. His current wage is 65k. I don't want to spend that much, so I'm going to go as a crucial squad role because he will be starting for our team. He won't be missing any games whatsoever unless he gets injured, of course, which hopefully he doesn't. So Rashford wants to sign a 3-year deal now. Ideally I want a 5-year deal, but if he wants 3 years, I'm not going to argue with him. He looks absolutely stoked to be given what he wants. So release clause, I'm going to disregard that because I can't be fucked. Now I'm going to set a 65,000 as current wage. I'm going to put it at 50. I'll go 50, 51, and the signing. Oh, actually no, I'll go 50. Come on, mate, 50, and a signing bonus of, let's say 200,000. Let's see how that goes. Hopefully Rashford wants that, or hopefully he accepts that. So we'd like to offer Rashford a weekly wage of 50k, which is more than enough for a 19-year-old. We're willing to offer a signing bonus of 200,000. So hopefully he doesn't walk out. That would be a bit embarrassing. Okay, here we go. He wants 52,000, which is, well, it's not too bad, but he wants a signing bonus of 710,000 and 540,000 after 10 appearances. Jesus, what are you doing, mate? We're going to counter the fuck out of that one. We're going to make it 25 appearances, and we're going to put the sum down to 450. Are we getting absolutely stiffed on this deal? I don't know, but I really want him in the side, so we're going to submit that. So signing bonus, I might make it 710. I'll make it 700,000 for 52k budget wage. We'll submit that offer. Let's see what he wants to do. Accept it, mate. Now it's just going backwards and forth. We can't win here, so now he wants 51,000. So fuck it, I'm just gonna have to. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna accept it. I can't be fucked. Okay, there we go. It's official. We've made our first signing of the career mode, and it's Marcus Rashford for probably a club transfer record fee of, what was it, 20? Fuck, I can't remember now. 28, 29 million. There we go. Look at him in the Huddersfield Town shirt, looking fantastic. 51,000 weekly wage for 3 years, and he's going to go straight into that left mid position. So now with this transfer offer for Van La Parra, I think we can do the deal now since we've got Marcus Rashford. I mean, he's 69 overall, he's 26, so we can't do much in terms of training. Weekly wage is quite high as well. So yeah, we're going to try it. We'll negotiate this because I'll try and get 1.7 mil. There we go. We consider an offer valued at 1.75 million to be more fitting. That's only an extra, what, 500k. Surely you can cough that up, QPR. What are you going to do, mate? How bad do you want the lad? There we go. They don't want him. They don't want to pay that too much. 1.2 mil, but they're going to give us 10% out of the future sale of Van La Parra. So, I mean, it's not as much as I'd wanted, but 1.2 mil is 1.2 mil, so we're going to accept it. So on to our third match here against Lille, and we started off pretty strongly. Depotoir scoring a goal in the 3rd minute. This is pretty much our strongest lineup. We've got Rashford in there at left mid, so hopefully he can hopefully he can do something. So we've got Ince scoring as well. A good start there. 2-0 up with about 20 minutes to play. Looks like we'll win this one. Well, no, 2-1. I spoke too soon. Lowe's been given a red card. What are you doing? And Depotoir scores a 2nd goal, and we come out 3-1 winners. So we've got scout reports back for the rest of the guys, and in bowler, we already know what Werner was, 82, he was a bit much. Now we've got Rashford. We don't really need Werner and Bolo or Clover at this stage, maybe the next season, depending on how much money we get, how we finish up pretty much. So I'll keep them in the shortlist. Alina he's got potential, so 71, I think his potential goes up to low 90s, high 80s, I think. And they only want 5.2 mil. He would slot straight into the cup matches, and if we put some training on him and do it quite aggressively, like put a couple sessions on him, then he might increase quite a bit early on, which could be interesting. And then Tar with, 30 million, yeah, it's a bit too much for us. And now we've got another transfer offer for Martin Craney, 450k. So let's see who this bloke is. 68 overall, he's 30, 21,000 weekly wage. It's costing quite a bit, it's taking up a bit of the weekly wage there. So I think, what's he worth? 575, they want 450 for him. I'm going to negotiate and just try and get what he's worth pretty much. So I'm going to ask for 570,000, 5 grand under his current value. Not sure if that's going to be a good enough deal for him. What are you going to do, mate? Come on, accept that. Okay, he does not want to play hardball. Alright, mate. Cannot offer more than 480,000. Now, I think he can offer a bit more than 480,000, so I'm going to go back with 500k. I mean, I'm all about that extra 20 grand, so let's see if this works. Come on, mate. Yep, there we go. Submit the offer. We consider an offer valued at 500k to be more fitting. Now, Millwall, what is your move? Can you, will you accept? I mean, it's only 20k more, mate. Surely you've got that in your back pocket. Okay, you have a deal. We will match 500k. So, you bloody lying scum, saying you could only go to 480, and then, oh yeah, we'll just chuck in an extra 20k. What a dick. And there we go. There's another sell. So we're into the semi-finals here against Real Valladolid. Okay, they've missed a penalty first up, which is good. I've made one change. I've brought in Kachunga because his name is fantastic, and Ince was slightly tired. So here we go. Nothing's really happened at all, and still 0-0. 58 minutes gone. Come on, don't want to go to penalties. I want Rashford to actually do something though. So make it worth how much money I spent for you, pretty much. And no, it's going to be okay. We won on penalties, so we'll take that. 0-0 at full time, winning 4-3 on penalties. Good stuff. Now we're into the final. Okay, now this is interesting. Jonathan Hogg, I think he would be our starting centre midfield. Aston Villa want him for 4.3 million. Now, I'm not too sure what to do. I'm not going to play any more games or anything, so I'm going to leave it up to you guys. Do you guys think I should try and sell Hogg for around 4.3 million? It's a bit more than his value. His weekly wage is quite a bit too. Now, if we sell him, they'll give us around 15 million to play with. If we win the final, we might get even more money. So they'll let us bring in probably maybe 1 or 2 other players, and we might be able to get that young bloke who has a very high potential. So what do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments below if I should sell him or not. So there we have it. We'll be playing FC Metz in the final of the European International Cup. And that's going to be it for the first episode of the Huddersfield Town career mode. Thanks so much for watching. If you've enjoyed today's episode, then please have a like and subscribe. If you're feeling up to it, leave a comment down below about which players I should target next. But until then, take it easy.